Here is the world's best stretch, the simplest way to get your after exercise stretches. Now we're going to start off with the legs about hip width apart. So even though I'm standing to the side, remember that my legs are about hip to shoulder width apart. We're going to take one leg back behind and we're going to push that heel to the floor. As you push the heel to the floor, you're stretching through the calf muscle there down in between the knee and the ankle. And we're going to move this stretch on towards the ankle. So after about 15 seconds here, we're going to bend the knee slightly and the stretch is going to draw down towards the ankle now. So rather than just being in the calf, it's down in towards the ankle. Okay, 10 to 15 seconds. The next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to straighten this leg, come up on the back toe and press the hip forward to stretch out through the front of the hip here. Now we can take this arm up and over to stretch off through the side of the body at the same time. So again, about 10 to 15 seconds. Once we've done that, we're going to take our weight onto that front leg here and we're going to rotate. So I'll take a bigger step back behind. The weight comes onto the front leg. We rotate. So we're rotating all the way through the spine, stretching off the muscles that run up and down the spine here. From here, we're going to straighten this front leg and we're going to press the hips back behind us. Try to keep them level, don't rotate to the side. And as you press them back behind, you're going to get the stretch down through the back of the thigh here. Again, another 10 to 15 seconds. We hold it here. Now we're going to turn the feet. So we turn both feet to face forward and we reach down to the side. We're bending this knee and we're stretching through the inner thigh here. So very simply, very easily, we've stretched off most of the major muscle groups in the legs here. We're going to do the same on the other side. So we'll come back up and we'll take the other foot back behind, pushing that calf down towards pushing that heel down towards the floor. So you're stretching through the calf muscle at the back of that leg. We stand fairly tall in this move. That's it. And then we're going to just bend that knee slightly, so we're stretching down towards the ankle here. And we hold it here. It's a dead simple set of stretches you can do after you've been doing any kind of exercise. Doesn't take long, gets them all done. We're going to come into our hip stretch here, so we straighten the leg, lift the heel and press the hip forward. And as you press the hip forward, the stretch is felt down the front of this hip here. Hold it in position. And now we're going to take a slightly bigger step back behind, rotate onto that knee and lift the other hand up. This is why you need to keep those legs quite wide so you don't just end up tightrope walking as you come into these moves. Now we're just going to straighten this front leg, press the hips back behind, keep them level, facing forward towards the floor, and you get the stretch into the back of the thigh here. And again, 10 to 15 seconds just to return the muscles to their pre-exercise length. So once you've exercised them, they tend to shorten. This just gets them back to the normal length. We're going to come back up now. Two major muscle groups in the legs that we didn't quite hit with this, quads and glutes. So to get the quads, you're going to pick one heel up, pull it in towards the bottom. Keep the knees together, press the hips forward, stand up tall. And we'll do the same on the other side here. You can hold on for support if you want to. So other side here. Again, you're standing up tall, pulling that heel up towards the bottom, keeping the knees together if you can. And the last one that we're going to do here is the glute stretch. Again, best to hold on if you want to get a good glute stretch from standing. So you're going to cross the ankle over the opposite knee and just sit down, and you're stretching through the glute here. So you hold for 10 to 15 seconds again. We're going to come back up. We'll do the same on the other side. And anytime you've been doing an exercise program that didn't come with a stretch, or you've been for a run and it didn't come with a stretch afterwards, just make sure you take some time to do some simple stretches like this. You don't need to get down on the floor. Just need to get on with it. Within 5 minutes or so, all the stretching's done. Brilliant, great job.